dear friends, today again I have come with same topic, that is infinitive, but today I have taken my topic is perfect infinitive. मेरे पिछले वीडियो में मैंने आपको सिंपल इन्फिनेटिव और उसके बाद जो है कंटिन्यूअस इन्फिनेटिव के बारे में बताया था कि एक्टिव एंड पैसिव वॉइस में कैसे काम करते हैं. अभी हम देखेंगे कि परफेक्ट इन्फिनेटिव जो है how does it work in active and passive form. Okay, so let's see the formation first. The formation is to have plus past participle. To have plus past participle, it means to have, and this is the verb, third form of the verb. We know that there are 5 forms of verb as I've written here: V1, V2, V3, V4 and V5. Okay, so this is V3 past participle. Okay, so this is the formation to have plus past participle, and these verbs which I have written here: appear, seem, pretend, happen, think, hope, this type of verb. Mostly we see that these types of verbs takes perfect infinitive to form, but other verbs are also there. So I have written few verbs to I'll show you how does it work. So let's start with these things. First of all, in Hindi हम कह सकते हैं कि इसका मतलब होता है कि काम किया जा चुका है, काम किया जा चुका होगा, इस तरह के sentences है. You know it well that in present perfect tense, what do we do? In present perfect tense, it shows that work just as we have completed the work. अभी जो है काम हो चुका है. In the same way, perfect infinitive also works like present perfect tense. Okay, the thing is that only the change is that the formation is to have plus past participle, but it only works like present perfect tense. आपको पता है कि present perfect tense किस तरह काम करता है, you know it well, so it would be easy for you to understand. So first we'll see that it works as recent present. Recent present मतलब अभी अभी जो present में जो complete हुआ है उस तरह का verb. So I've written 5 sentences and I've also written few sentences of present perfect also, so that it becomes clear to you and you can understand in a better way that how does the two things works together, like present perfect infinitives and present perfect. Both of the sentences work as same. So we see here, he pretended to have completed his work. This is first sentence. Okay, he pretended to have completed his work. Pretended means we all know that उसने बहाना किया, he just showed off, he pretended, he made excuses. Okay, so he pretended to have completed his work. First we'll see the formation: he subject, then pretended, this is verb, and then we have to have plus past participle. To have plus past participle. Okay, so this is the formation of perfect infinitive. First subject, then verb, then to have completed. This is the formation of perfect infinitive. Understand? His work. So he pretended to have completed his work. In Hindi we can say उसने बहाना बनाया कि उसने काम कर चुके होने का बहाना बनाया. उसने काम कर चुका होने का बहाना बनाया. ठीक है? He pretended to have completed his work. So this is the first perfect infinitive sentence, and this one is simple sentence. In simple present perfect sentence, he pretended that he had completed his work. Here we can see that he had completed. So this is the formation of present perfect. So this is past perfect since we have used had. चूंकि हम had use किया है हमने, तो ये past perfect है. तो I just want you to understand that this perfect infinitive works like only present perfect and past perfect. That is why I have written this sentence. Okay, so you don't have to go through this sentence so seriously. Just I have written this thing just to make you understand that these two sentences work like, they are actually same. So that is why I've written this one. Okay, so पहले वाला जो मैंने लिखा, he pretended to have completed his work. Now let's see next question, sentence. This is, he seems to have written the essay. He seems to have written the essay. He subject, then seems verb, subject, then verb, to have written. He seems to have written. So to have written, this is formation of perfect infinitive and then the rest of the sentence. So this is the formation of perfect infinitive and it shows that ऐसा प्रतीत होता है कि उसने ऐसे को खत्म कर दिया, निबंध को लिखना खत्म कर चुका है ना. तो this sentence, we can write in simple present perfect like this. It seems, ऐसा प्रतीत होता है, that he had written the essay. So चूंकि यहाँ पे जो है मैंने present पे लिखा है, तो यहाँ पे had की जगह has हो जाएगा. ठीक है. So it seems that he has written the essay. ऐसा प्रतीत होता है कि उसने ऐसे लिख लिया है. ठीक है, खत्म कर चुका है. और he seems to have written the essay का मतलब भी सेम है. It seems ऐसा प्रतीत होता है कि वो essay को खत्म कर चुका है ना. He seems to have written the essay. Understand? Now next sentence is, Ravi is likely to have left his house. See the formation. Ravi subject is likely verb and to have left. This is, perfect infinitive. Ravi is likely to have left his house. ऐसा लगता है ना, कि रवि जो है अपना घर छोड़ चुका है. और इसी सेंटेंस को you can write like this. It is likely that Ravi has left his house. So यहाँ पे दूसरे वाले सेंटेंस में we have not used to have plus V3. Understand? We have used only simple, this is present perfect. Understand? I think everything is clear to you. Now let's move towards the other sentence. This is number 4. I am glad to have found a new job. I am glad, I have glad to have found. This is the formation. So I am glad, this is verb, I subject, to have found. This is the formation of perfect infinitive, a new job. And the same sentence can be written in present perfect like this. I am glad that I have found a new job. This is sentence of present perfect. Okay. Now next, number 5. She was sorry to have missed the program. She was sorry to have missed the program. So we can see that this is subject and this is, she was sorry, to have missed. This is a formation of present perfect. Perfect infinitive, the program. And the same sentence I've written in present perfect, that this is past perfect. She was sorry that she had missed the program. So just now I've written 5 sentences to make you understand that these 5 sentences, it can be used as a recent present. The work has just completed. Now, perfect infinitive can be used in recent past also. So I'll show you how does it work. So here, see, I've written 2 examples and I'll show you how does, perfect infinitive works in past also. But that is, just, you can say that recent past, not in remote past. Okay. So see, he was to attend the meeting. I've written first sentence. He was to attend the meeting. So students, you can see that he is subject and then come verb. To attend is the example of, this is an example of simple infinitive. This is an example of simple infinitive as we have done earlier. Okay. सो ये एग्जाम्पल सिंपल इन्फिनेटिव का है जो मैंने लिया है जस्ट आपको बताने के लिए. ही वॉज टू अटेंड द मीटिंग. उसे मीटिंग अटेंड करना था. अंडरस्टैंड. he was to attend the meeting. This is example of simple infinitive. Again I'm telling you, मीटिंग अटेंड करना था, बट एक्चुअली वी डोंट नो वेदर ही हैज अटेंडेड द मीटिंग और नॉट. वी आर नॉट कंफर्म्ड. सो this is example of simple infinitive and it says that he was to attend the meeting, but we don't know whether he has attended the meeting or not. But here this is example of perfect infinitive. The second sentence is he was to have attended the meeting. उसे मीटिंग अटेंड कर चुका होना था. It means that now we know that he was to have attended the meeting but he didn't. Understand? इसका मतलब है कि उसे मीटिंग अटेंड कर चुका होना था लेकिन उसने मीटिंग अटेंड नहीं किया. So here second sentence we are confirmed that he has not attended the meeting. Okay, so he was to have attended the meeting और first में to attend the meeting. ये differences है. Again we can see the second sentence that they were to sell their house. उनको अपना मकान बेचना था. This is an example of simple infinitive active form में they were to sell their house. उनको अपना मकान बेचना था, but actually we don't know whether they have sold their house or not. कि उन्होंने मकान बेचा कि नहीं, we don't get the right information. But perfect infinitive में आप देखेंगे they were, this is subject, were to have sold their house. उनको अपना मकान बेच चुका होना था, but they have not done this. So in second sentence we are quite confirmed that they haven't sold their house. Understand? They were to, it was expected from them that they were to sold their house but they didn't. ये अंतर आपको समझ में आ गया होगा. ये है आपका पास्ट में. अच्छा, अब देखते हैं कि किस तरह से जो है ये परफेक्ट इन्फिनेटिव फ्यूचर में वर्क करता है. I've written this 3 sentences. Okay, so let's see how. We hope to have bought our own car by 2022. Okay, and second sentence, we hope that we will have bought our own car by 2022. So let me tell you the differences. मैं थोड़ा सा आपको बता दूं. We hope to have bought. So यहाँ पे हम देखते हैं we subject, then come hope verb. We hope to have bought. This is perfect infinitive. We hope to have bought our own car by 2022. So it shows that in 2022 they will be able to buy their own car. They will have their own car. So this sentence, the second one, you see, we hope that we will have bought our own car by 2022. So this sentence is of future perfect tense. Okay, so this sentence is of future perfect tense and this sentence is of perfect infinitive. Both of the sentences carries the same meaning. Okay, ये कह रहा है कि हम आशा करते हैं कि हम 2022 तक अपने कार खरीद चुके होंगे. तो यहाँ पे देखो, हम आशा करते हैं कि हम जो है 2022 तक अपनी कार, खुद का कार खरीद चुके होंगे. So both of the sentence carries the same meaning. Okay, now I hope to have learned English by the end of this year. So you say I subject, then hope verb, and to have learned English by the end of this year. And second sentence, I hope that I will learn English by the end of this year. This is future perfect tense English sentence and this is the sentence of perfect infinitive. ठीक है, इसका मतलब है कि मैं आशा करता हूँ कि मैं इस साल के अंत तक इंग्लिश सीख चुका होऊंगा. और यहाँ पे मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि that I will learn English by the end of this year. इस साल के अंत तक इंग्लिश सीख चुका होऊंगा. So both of the sentences contain the same meaning. Only differences is that this sentence is called, this is future perfect tense, and the first one is called, this is perfect infinitive. Understand? Now let's see third one. They are expected to have reached here in half an hour. So they subject are expected, till here we have verb, and to have reached, this is the formation of perfect infinitive. So they are expected to have reached here in half an hour. आधे घंटे में वहां ये उम्मीद की जाती है, आशा की जाती है कि आधे घंटे में वो यहाँ पर पहुंच चुके होंगे. And it is expected that they will have reached here in half an hour. Okay, so ये है आपका फ्यूचर परफेक्ट का सेंटेंस और ये है आपका परफेक्ट इन्फिनेटिव का सेंटेंस. लेकिन दोनों का मीनिंग एक ही जाता है. ठीक है, बस आपको फॉर्मेशन का दोनों का अलग है, तो मुझे ये दिखाना था. अच्छा, अभी मैं आपको एक और चीज दिखा दूं कि किस तरह से मॉडल एक्सिलरी वर्ब जो है, शुड है, वुड है, कैन है, कुड है, ये किस तरह से परफेक्ट इन्फिनेटिव को अपने साथ लेता है. Perfect infinitive is often used with modal auxiliary verbs like can, could, may, might, would, etc. to show the unreal situation. Okay, so let's find out how. She should have discussed the matter with me. This is the sentence. She should have discussed the matter with me. She should have discussed the matter with me. Okay, so here first of all we'll see that she should have. So she is this is the subject, and then we have should have discussed. Okay, so one thing you must have noticed that I have not used to with infinitive. So this is the example of bare infinitive. You know it very well and we have already discussed about it. So she should have discussed, यहाँ पे to नहीं लगा है, अब bare infinitive आपको पता है. Should have discussed the matter with me, मतलब इसका मतलब है उसे जो है इस मामले को मेरे साथ डिस्कस कर चुका होना था या कर चुकना था, उसको करना चाहिए था, जो भी आप ले ले. तो इसमें जो है उसने किया नहीं, she didn't. उसने इस मैटर को मेरे साथ डिस्कस किया चुका नहीं, ऐसे आप हिंदी में बोल सकते हैं. She should have discussed the matter with me. उसे उस मैटर को मेरे साथ डिस्कस करना चाहिए था, but she didn't. उसने नहीं किया, तभी ये सेंटेंस बना. ओके, नेक्स्ट. You should have asked for my permission. You should have asked for my permission. You sentence then should have asked. Okay, again we have not used to, so this is example of bare infinitive. You should have asked for my permission. तुम्हें मेरे परमिशन लेना चाहिए था, मेरे परमिशन के बारे में पूछना चाहिए. तो यहाँ पे the person actually didn't take the permission. इसमें हम ये जताता है कि इस व्यक्ति ने जो है परमिशन नहीं लिया, तो इसीलिए कहा गया should have asked for my permission. क्योंकि have asked आपका जो है परफेक्ट इन्फिनिटिव है और इसके साथ should लगा हुआ है. ठीक है. I would have gone to university if I had passed my exam. I would have gone to university. मैं यूनिवर्सिटी जाती अगर मैं एग्जाम पास कर लेती. I didn't pass, लेकिन मैंने एग्जाम पास नहीं किया. ओके, I would have gone. So यहाँ पे मैं देख रही हूँ सब्जेक्ट, फिर उसके बाद है आपका मॉडल ऑक्सिलरी have gone. ओके, ये है आपका परफेक्ट इन्फिनिटिव. टू हैव गॉन था लेकिन यहाँ पे टू नहीं लिखा है, तो I would have gone to university if I had passed my exam. तो यहाँ पे है I didn't pass, इसका मतलब मैं पास नहीं हुई हूँ, तो तभी ये सेंटेंस बोला गया. You shouldn't have provoked him. तुम्हें उसे उकसाना नहीं चाहिए था, तो इसका मतलब है you provoked him, तुमने उसे उकसाया. तो ठीक है, तो हम देख रहे हैं कि किस तरह परफेक्ट इन्फिनिटिव हैव प्लस जो है V3, सिर्फ टू नहीं लगा है, हैव प्लस V3 का यूज हुआ है मॉडल एक्सिलरी में। जैसे हैव डिस्कस्ड, यहाँ पे हैव आस्क्ड, हैव गॉन और हैव प्रोवोक्ड। ओके, तो ये है आपका परफेक्ट इन्फिनेटिव का यूज मॉडल एक्सिलरी में। अच्छा, अब चलिए देखते हैं कि किस तरह से पैसिव वॉइस बनती है परफेक्ट इन्फिनेटिव। ओके, सो विल नाउ सी हाउ कैन वी मेक पैसिव वॉइस ऑफ परफेक्ट इन्फिनेटिव। तो हम यहाँ देखेंगे कि परफेक्ट इन्फिनेटिव कैसे पैसिव वॉइस में यूज किया जाता है। द फॉर्मेशन इज टू हैव प्लस बीन प्लस V3। ओके, this is the formation of passive voice, to have plus been plus V3. V3 is past participle. Okay, so we'll see first sentence. He seemed to have been beaten. He seemed to have been beaten. So this is the formation. He subject, then seemed verb, and then we have to have been. This is the formation of passive voice. And V3, this is past participle. Okay, he seemed to have been beaten. मतलब क्या इसका मतलब ये हुआ, अर्थ ये हुआ कि ऐसा प्रतीत होता है कि उसे पीटा गया है। This is the passive voice. Okay, he seemed to have been beaten, but actually we don't know who is the doer of this action. Okay, हमें नहीं पता कि किसने पीटा है, लेकिन उसे पीटा गया है। Understand? He seemed to have been beaten. Okay, we don't know who has done this. So this sentence can be written like this, that it seemed that he had been beaten. इसको हम इस तरह भी लिख सकते हैं, जिसको आपका हो गया प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट continuous tense में कि it seemed that he had been beaten, है ना। इसको हम इस तरह भी लिख सकते हैं। तो he seemed to have been beaten, ये सेंटेंस है आपका पैसिव वॉइस का परफेक्ट इन्फिनेटिव। नाउ द सेकेंड वन इज he pretended। pretended मतलब बहाना बनाया। ओके, he pretended to have been scolded because of him। he pretended, he subject, pretended verb, then we have the formation of perfect infinitive, to have been, and this is called as V3. Okay, this is V3. So he pretended to have been scolded because of him. तो सेंटेंस का मीनिंग हिंदी जाता है कि उसने बहाना बनाया, उसने प्रिटेंड किया कि उसके द्वारा, उसके कारण उसे डांटे जाने का बहाना बनाया। अंडरस्टैंड? ही प्रिटेंडेड टू हैव बीन स्कोल्डेड बिकॉज ऑफ हिम। उसने बताया कि उसके कारण उसे डांटा गया या डांटे जाने का बहाना बनाया। ठीक है, एंड दिस सेंटेंस वी कैन राइट लाइक ही प्रिटेंडेड टू की जगह ही प्रिटेंडेड दैट ही हैड बीन स्कोल्डेड बिकॉज ऑफ हिम। ठीक है, या फिर ये प्रेजेंट पास्ट में है इसलिए मैंने हैड बीन लगाया है इसमें। he pretended that he had been scolded because of him, ये है आपका passive voice में। और यहाँ पे to प्लस have प्लस been लगाकर हम दिखा रहे हैं कि किस तरह perfect infinitive में हम passive voice बनाते हैं। लेकिन हमें जो है यहाँ पर पता है कि उसे बहाना बनाया, he pretended to have been scolded, कि उसे डांटा गया बिकॉज ऑफ हिम, उसके कारण। ठीक है, दिस प्रॉब्लम सीम्ड टू हैव बीन सॉल्व्ड। यह समस्या, दिस इज सेंटेंस, दिस इज सब्जेक्ट एंड दिस इज सीम्ड, दिस इज वर्ब, टू हैव बीन, दिस इज परफेक्ट infinitive, and this is solved, this is V3. So this problem seemed to have been solved. इसका मतलब ये समस्या प्रतीत होता है कि सॉल्व हो चुका है। seemed to have been solved यानी सॉल्व किया जा चुका है ना। तो this is passive voice। तो लेकिन हमें नहीं पता कि who has solved this problem, but we only know that this problem have been solved। तो यहाँ पे टू हैव बीन की जगह हम इसे सिंपल हैव बीन लगा के भी कर सकते हैं कि दिस प्रॉब्लम सीम्स टू seem to have been की जगह it seems that this problem has been solved. Okay. Now his property is said to have been seized. ऐसा माना जाता है, ऐसा कहा जाता है कि उसकी प्रॉपर्टी जब्त कर ली गई है, लेकिन वी डोंट नो कि किसने किया है. जब्त कर ली गई है ये पैसिव वॉइस में, समवन हैज सीज्ड हिज प्रॉपर्टी. ओके, लेकिन अब किसके द्वारा किया गया हमें नहीं मालूम, वी डोंट नो. तो हिज प्रॉपर्टी सब्जेक्ट सेड टू हैव बीन, हिज प्रॉपर्टी सेड टू हैव बीन ये फॉर्मेशन है आपका परफेक्ट इन्फिनेटिव का, और सीज्ड है आपका V3. ठीक है, तो ये है आपका सब्जेक्ट, और सेड टू हैव बीन यहाँ पर है वर्ब. सेड सी कंप्लेन टू हैव बीन टॉर्चर्ड, उसने कंप्लेन किया सताया जाने का, मतलब उसको सताया जा रहा था या जाने का उसने कंप्लेन किया. ये भी पैसिव वॉइस में है. शी कंप्लेन्ड to have been, and this is V3, understand, and this is perfect infinitive. Okay, so आज हम perfect infinitive खत्म करते हैं. In next video में I'll tell you that how gerund and infinitive both of these forms work together, कैसे काम करता है एक साथ, and actually the formation of both of gerund and infinitive is same. आपको पता ही होगा कि दोनों नाउन का काम करते हैं, बट विल सी दैट हाउ दे वर्क इन अ सेंटेंस. अंडरस्टैंड. सो अभी जो है मैंने आपके जो भी वीडियो बनाया है, होप यू विल लाइक इट. कमेंट ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा करिए ताकि मुझे अपने फ्लॉज के बारे में पता चले और मैं उसको इम्प्रूव कर सकूँ, और सब्सक्राइब भी करिए. थैंक यू सो मच.